Good evening, everybody. Welcome to a Sunday night stream with the Pink Pandas. Hope everyone is doing well on this Sunday night. Welcome, Kieran. Is it Miko? Welcome, Mikopoulos. How's it going? Hope everyone's doing well. Some good, interesting footy results have come our way on the weekend. Who's winning this last game? Oh, Eagles got up 181. Very interesting. Don't think that's too good for my tips, but that's okay. I think my boys picked GWS, but oh well. How are you, Sarge? What's going on, mates? No, not yet. Not yet. So I gave my email address over. I did it afterwards because the actual list or the bit of paper that you had to do it on was long gone by the time I had left, but I got in contact with the right people and got my name on the list. But yeah, rewatching the announcement there when they were sort of doing the presentation or whatever, it did definitely come across like we were getting it that night, but that definitely isn't the case. So I've heard or read that we're probably likely to get the game this week, or well, this week coming, should I say. So yeah, that'll be interesting.
Bitch, ball, why didn't you That's
good,
home! That's your home!
Min,
Are you too
just
good for your home? Answer me!
Min's got some pent-up anger for the alerts being switched off for the last couple of streams. Kieran, yes, did see Robbo's video, and I put out a TikTok about it, gave him credit, as you do. You always make sure you credit the original source, but more so of the Buddy Franklin card. For the, I think it's called Star Team, I think the mode's called. I wrote Ultimate Team. I couldn't really make out the writing, but what's everyone think of it? I like it. I think it was really cool. Yeah, the vlog's in. I thought the card was pretty clean. If that's the final art, of course. I thought it was pretty clean and crisp. And the thing is, with the cards, there's not really a lot to them, if that makes sense, across both games. The only thing I'd say, and this is maybe not for the now, but maybe for the future, and I was talking about it with Herbie and Sock Puppet, and Herbie actually came up with this idea that it would be awesome if BGAM were able to sort of partner with Select, like the card company who do the footy collector cards, and have them have an involvement.
Fart in your general direction. Your mother was a hamster, and your father smelt of elderberry.
Yes, very good. It would be awesome if they partnered with Select to get their input onto the card design as well in the future, potentially. So that was a good idea from Herbie. I quite like that because I think Select makes some pretty good looking cards. I've got quite a few stuck up in frames and things like that. So was everyone pretty happy with how the card looked? I know the stats and stuff weren't right, but Sarge, Leisha, you were playing a bit of Minecraft. Snoop Dogg. See, this is why I switched all these off during the last two streams. I love them, but there was a time and place, and these last two streams weren't it. No, I love the use of the chat points. Actually, just up to you if you want to keep using them. I don't mind at all. There could be something else in the pipeline that your points can go towards. Maybe an entry into a competition of some sorts. Watch this space. But up to you guys. How's Minecraft going there, Sarge? You kicking goals on that? Is Leash schooling you on that game as well? I agree, Kieran. Definitely makes me more excited. We can definitely discuss AFL 2. I'm happy to, like the title says, Crowns, Chill and Chat. So don't act like we didn't see the Discord. Yeah, I know. Yeah, we can chat about whatever. There's no right or wrong. I will play some Fall Guys in the background, but happy to chat whatever. So, yeah, building a house. Okay, nice. How long does it take to build a house on that, Sarge? After Young Love's beautiful. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with what will be interesting with that reveal from Robbo today is obviously you could see the game menu was a lot bigger, which we said that it wasn't what I saw. The thing wasn't the full menu, so it has that Star Team on there. But it will be interesting to see if that's gotten over the line to be up and running by the time the game drops, or if it will be hidden until they get all the legends on board. So that'll be very interesting. Oh shit, sorry, Min. I'll back out of this one. I had a side train of thought. Forrester. I'll leave, Min. It's all right. I'll leave. How are you, Forrester? How's your mighty power going? Oh, so can you do interior stuff as well there, Sarge? I agree, Zachary. I was quite impressed with the likeness of Robbo in that game. I mean, not that it really matters that he hasn't played for a couple of years. I mean, that doesn't really play a part, I suppose. But yeah, the way they do it, and even like going through the menu to show everyone, pardon me, that was definitely one of the things that I noticed the most, is that the likeness was quite good. It was very good. Well, go on, Min. Why isn't Cumberland playing? If Port lose next week, Hinkley needs to get the sack. Who are you playing? Who are you playing there, Forrest? Bits. I'm getting pretty pumped now for the AFL game. So, if I get the game next week, which from what I was told is when it will happen, I don't think I'll actually be able to do anything. I think I'll be able to play it, I hope, but I don't think I'll be able to stream or do anything like that, because I'm pretty confident. It's against Twitch T's and C's to stream a game before its official release date. Not to mention it will probably piss off Big Ant and the AFL, which I don't want to do. I will check though. I will ask the question, but I'm pretty confident that's what will happen. But what I am thinking I will do is, and this timeline wise, this may not work for everybody, but I will, on the 13th, look to do a midnight stream. So the day that the game comes out, I'll look to stream it. As soon as midnight hits, I'll fire it up and start playing on stream. But that might be the best I can kind of do. I'm not sure. I don't think I'll be allowed to do much with it earlier publicly. I don't know if I even... Hopefully I can even just share stills or something, I don't know. Because I get all the... yes, Zach, you can play next game if you've got us on Steam. Absolutely. I think it's just pp_Michaels is my Steam. And I know, depending on if you guys are from Big Footy or on TikTok or whatever it might be, I know I've been definitely very defensive of the game and some comments that people have made towards it. And I can get why people might think I'm being biased or whatever you want to say. But the reason I've only been a bit defensive of it is because I know that what was seen there wasn't an accurate reflection of what was seen on the videos. And some people have found that a bit hard to take. So I think in Big Ant's big interest, it would be good if they were able to put out actual proper in-game footage, whether it's two devs playing. I actually thought they might have had a video of Robbo playing like actual proper footage, which would have been cool as well. Because even though it was awesome for me to be able to do that, I think it's sort of doing them a little bit of disservice, even though I know it was a dev kit and it wasn't, what was going to be, what was going to be the final version anyway. But I think that they, it would probably be in their best interest to do another game. Subrent, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. Yeah, I reckon... I just think that will convince more people. So I don't know how many of you saw my other TikTok, or if you saw what Ross put on Big Footy today? Yeah, that so he didn't put a date on how old that dev kit was, but what he did say was that dev kit was specifically designed and made for that launch party and nothing else. It was never ever designed for public consumption in terms of like playing in store or anything like that. And it comprised of a lot of very old code and a lot of very old elements, and some new code and some new elements. But essentially just saying that those dev kits were purely designed for that night and for no other purpose, and they served their purpose and they ticked all the boxes that they wanted to in terms of feedback and things like that, which was good. So they got what they wanted out of it. But I think as we get closer, it would be nice to see some proper, legit in-game proper play. And I did, early days, volunteer my time to do that if needed, as I'm sure thousands of other people did, just a bit of a Hail Mary. But so that was good for Ross to qualify that, because that was like a few of us were trying to fight that battle, but it didn't really mean as much coming from us as it did coming from the devs, if that makes sense. So kind of good that he was able to give an indication of what that dev kit was. And like I said, I still felt it played pretty good. I was like, there's obviously things that had to improve on it, but from what the guys there were saying, that was kind of all taken care of. But no, pretty pumped about that, or the, what do we want to call it? Was it Star Club or Star Team? Oh, wrong button. Haven't played this game for a while. Yeah, I'm happy with that card art, and given, oh, who was that? Oh, hey, Josh, here he is. I knew you wanted to play that one. Welcome, buddy. Given how much I played FIFA Ultimate Teams, and this was the first time I played Ultimate Teams this year. Oh, I've got to put a timeout on that, surely. How are you, Josh? I think I'm going to play this game mode quite a bit. What's going to be interesting, though, is how they... If it's like... If it's packs... If it's packs of cards that you earn, same as FIFA, same as NBA. Oh, damn. And how you acquire those packs will be interesting as well. Like, 'cause obviously, as we know, for those who play FIFA and 2K, that there's a lot of games you can play and win the packs just in normal playing of Ultimate Team. Like, you don't need to buy, you don't need to do this. So as long as they do that, I'm going to have to time that one out soon. Yeah, so that's going to be the interesting piece. But there is a timeout. What is it, like 20 seconds? You got them out of your system. I know you're very similar to me and Josh. You had some pent up point anger that you had to get out of your system. Oh shit! I'm not coming off the F. But what's everyone else thinking of what they've seen so far from Robbo's videos and Ross's comments and everything like that? Hopefully everyone's enjoying it. I think at the end of the day, the 13th just can't come around quick enough. Oh, you're off, Min. We're still qualified at the moment. Get him, get him. Da. Yeah, some interesting... for those who watched the footy this weekend, and this is more specific to last night's game, the Kangaroos and Fremantle, what was everyone's thoughts on that final kick? Look at this dude hiding under the bridge. My thoughts were that ball had crossed the line. It's a hard one because it's a two-pronged thing. The ball had definitely gone out of bounds before the siren, but no umpire blew the whistle until after the siren. So the infringement can only be paid, I suppose, once the umpire blows the whistle. But it was 100% there. It was 100% deliberate, but they just didn't blow the whistle quick enough. So it's really, really fascinating to see that. And the AFL obviously ticked it off today, as they do every decision that's ever made, despite how right or wrong it might be. But yeah, keen to hear everyone's thoughts who saw that, because I've never really seen anything like that. And then what about the Gabba with the fucking lights going out? Surely that's a downloadable patch in the first week of the AFL game. You can have a lights off mode. And Chris Fagan bitching and moaning that Melbourne had an advantage. It's all happening. I'm not sure they did. I mean, if they went out early, okay, well, he could have gone out. I know he was told not to, but obviously they were told not to and they still did. I don't know. I just think I always struggle with this one. Oh, Jesus, that was lucky. My goodness. Very lucky. Oh, we're still an equal first team in. No! Oh. Yeah, if anyone's got any thoughts on that Freo kick and then the Lions with the lights out. I was really disappointed that oh, shit. So, you gotta hang on a minute. I was really disappointed that the DJ at the grounds didn't play Baby When the Lights Go Out by 5. I really thought that was a missed opportunity. We're still in, Min. Oh, yeah, we are still in. I think we're okay. Well done, Min. All on you, mate. All going good, thanks, Josh. Today we went to Gumby World, which is a smaller theme park, I suppose. I don't know if you've ever seen what our Gold Coast theme parks are like. What are you doing, Min? What have you done? Cleared the chat for non-moderators viewing the stream. Enabled 1 month followers only mode. Oh my gosh. Disabled. You just have the fat thumbs just hitting the keys. Oh, how good is counting down for a holiday? Everyone should be able to type in chat again. Everyone's all good. Oh, fuck. Yeah, so we went to Gumby World today, which is, yeah, like a theme park, which was pretty cool. The kids had fun. We fed some kangaroos and, what else we feed? Some sheep and cows and all kinds of stuff, so. That was good. How, oh my god, we are struggling massively here. How bad is getting the holiday bug? You're right, you go on one, and then you book another one straight away. Like I said, we're going away in May. Why is this person so much quicker than I am? See if I can turn my back to the play. Min standing still. Min, if you could run around and grab a penguin, that'd be handy. Turkey. Oh. What's the attraction for going there? Is there anything in particular you want to see? Oh, no, he knows I've got one. Oh. Oh, go in. Oh. Shit, we are out. Hair transplant. What happened there? That was a shit one, Min. Oh, Jack there, milestone achieved. Watched 3 consecutive streams this month and sparked a watch streak. Oh, very good. I want to go many places as possible, see what there is. Yeah, for sure. Especially while you can. Go and see whatever you can. That's why, like, we opted to travel early before kids instead of probably getting a house and doing all that kind of jazz. It's like, could we have been further along in life, house-wise and everything, if we did that at the start? Yeah, probably we could have, but I wouldn't really trade it in for, yeah, the travel and stuff we did and the experiences we had. It was pretty good. So, but I mean, you're doing it with kids, so they get to experience it as well, which is even better. Which is always good. So anyone who's getting AFL 23, what console are you getting it on? I don't even know what this code will have the game on. I'm guessing it's going to be a PlayStation Store code. I don't really know how it works. Someone had mentioned somewhere that it's like what the IGN and all the gaming places get for the early access. It's some like secret hidden code, but I don't actually know how it's going to work. My actual preference would be to get it on PC, to be honest, but I don't know whether that's an option. Series S. Is Series S, I don't know much about Xbox, but is that digital only or is that disc as well? Because what's going to be interesting is how long it takes to be digital for everything. And Josh, Turkey I think would be good. I think historically there'd be a lot of cool stuff to see and do in Turkey. It's like Vietnam. Like that's like a place I would never have had on my radar. But then you hear about a few people going there, and they reckon it's unbelievable. And all of a sudden you look at it, you're like, oh, maybe, oh no, maybe we do have to go. Oh, I probably. Oh no, I did okay there. Did okay. Oh no. X is Dix. Oh, S is digital. Okay. So do we... Like, I think the assumption has to be that it's going to be available digital day one. Like they said, there's a few more boxes they've got to tick. Oh, awesome. I would accept that.
Oh, yeah.
I thank you for the follow, Saddle. Welcome to the Pink Pandas, as we're edging towards 500, which is pretty cool. Yeah, as they said, that they've just got to tick a few more boxes. Now, my thought on that, and this is just purely my opinion, not something I know, but I think... Oh, it's rickrolled me! Yes. Good old Rickroll. So my theory on the digital piece is that it's all been waiting on this Star Team or Ultimate Team, whatever you want to call it, because usually when you do digital, you have to have some kind of bonus content to go with it. It's like a prerequisite, I believe, for Steam, PlayStation Store, Microsoft, etc. So I think that they need to have all that in play to before they can get sort of ticked off on those platforms. So that's when I reckon once they get that piece in, they'll be good to go. Oh, up to you, Min. I'm happy if you keep playing or chat whatever you want. Now, you said you needed parenting advice in the Discord. Not saying I'm the right man for the job, but how's it all going? New one at home. You getting much sleep? Is your partner getting much sleep? How's everything tracking? We hardly get sleep now, and we've got 2 and a 4-year-old, and we're about to have another one. Crazy. Oh, do I hit the hammer? Yeah, all good. All good, man. The Cumberland stuff you wrote before was very interesting. Like, I'm not... A few people kind of speculated that, but I think a lot of us didn't want to believe it, if that makes sense. But hopefully, I mean, I feel like he's... I don't want to say important to our season, because that might be a bit of a reach, but... I think you definitely want him to be out there rather than not out there. But it's like at whose expense? Yeah, it's... Like, do you buy into... Is there any element of truth with what Dimmer was saying, how, in his opinion, that he's competing for the same spot as Dusty? Do you buy into any of that? Oh, pardon me. Alright, back out. Yes, the moment I get the game, I will let everyone know as well. What's the... No, it's not that one. Nope. I don't know the shortcut. There's meant to be a shortcut you can bring up. Ah, okay, cover up for media purpose. Yeah, okay. I'm not a fan of that. Like, I understand why, but... Where? I'm trying to see. It doesn't have anything here as outstanding. Ah, through Epic. Right. I was looking on Steam. I'll just launch Epic. What did anyone make of the Kangaroos game with the kick out of bounds late? Alright, there we go. Accept. Cool. There we go. All accepted and sent. Duos. I'm really undecided if solo career mode or team career mode, whatever you want to call it, will be the best way to go. It sounds like it almost reads like from some of the shit that come out today that you ought to do like face scans and things like that to upload to your player, which would be pretty cool. Yeah. I really hope they add in a scenarios mode. I reckon that'd be so much fun. You'll be doing team career. Oh yeah, Biscoff donuts. Yeah, that was Krispy Kreme. Do 7-Eleven try and sell them off as well? Do you reckon, Min, or is it just in Krispy Kreme? Do you remember when they first come out, Min? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if you live close to where I am or not. But Fountain Gate, when it opened its Krispy Kreme store, the line was at least 2 hours long for almost nearly a month, nearly the first month. It was unbelievable. I never bothered lining up for it. I thought it was a waste of time. But every time I drove past there, absolutely jam-packed. They have it in, and Woolies, 7-Eleven. Oh, that's all right. Yeah, I have noticed that 7-Eleven do a lot of Krispy Kreme. I did finally, and this, I know some people might not like it, but I did finally get my hands on some of the Prime drink. Got the blue one. My son Liam picked a blue one out for me when he was at the shops with Lauren, so he did well, because blue would have been my first choice too. Didn't mind it. Thought it was all right. And I listened to your advice, Mint. I put it straight in the fridge, because I remember you said that it would taste better cold. So I chucked it in the fridge, left it there for a few hours, and then had it at night. It wasn't too bad. I do have to laugh though at the amount of people on like Marketplace or buy, swap and sell groups trying to sell Prime for $15 a bottle, when you can literally walk into any Woolworths and there'll be fucking 25 cases of them sitting there that you can buy for $4.50 each. It's the sad thing is though, is there'll be some people out there who are stupid enough to buy off those people on Marketplace. Oh god, look at the hammer there. Love orange. Yeah, that'd be the other two min that I'd be keen to try, the orange, lemon and the lime. Like if I was to buy Gatorade or Powerade, those two and blue would be my, oh my god, I missed that jump, would be my preferences every day of the week. So we'll see how that goes. It's just shit because there's not, the Safeway is not in our state. It's actually in one of the ones down the road, so it's not difficult, but it's a little bit harder to get it. We've got, oh geez, yeah, we've got a Coles. Icy Pop was good as well. I'm over. Oh no, we are not in the points. Jesus, we have bottled this one. Quite an icy pop, quite an underrated one, yeah. Oh, you've tried all the primes? Blue and green the best. I'm assuming green is the lime one. Lemon lime. It was definitely, and I know I was told this beforehand, but it was definitely a lot thicker than like your Powerade or Gatorade. I suppose due to that coconut water or whatever. We just completely switched off. It was really frustrating. But, you know, we got there in the end. Hey, how are you, Kano, you legend? We got there in the end. I was glad to see us kick away in the last quarter. When they got within, obviously, they got pretty close. But that third quarter was just concerning. I don't know whether we thought it was just going to happen or whether they got a bit of a rocket up their ass. Maybe a combination of both. I don't know. But it was, yeah, a bit of a dog's breakfast. The Dusty sub was interesting. He obviously had scans, but Mantle kicked a goal in 45 seconds, so it's justified, isn't it? You did, Kane. You were calling for Samson Ryan. You absolutely were. 3 goals. I'm saying that was his debut game because I don't count that game against St Kilda. That was not the right time for him to play. No, I was super pumped for him. Really, really was. He deserved to have a good one. Ted Lasso. I haven't watched that. Any good? Zach and Josh? Is that Netflix? I'll have to check it out. What about Carlton Geelong as well? We called it. I said after our game with them on the round 1 that you saw Dane Swan and everyone on Twitter saying, oh, the difference between Geelong and Collingwood is so much better than Richmond and Carlton because they scored more, whatever. It's like, yeah, but there was no defensive work in that Geelong-Collingwood game. And credit to the Blues, they were pretty good. They bought the heat. No Tom Stewart for Geelong is definitely hurting them. It's a tough year for tipping. And it's only round 2. Amazon TV, okay. Amazon, do I have... Oh, so it's on the... it'll be on Prime, which I believe I've still got. Is it one of the free ones on Prime, Josh? One thing I've noticed with Amazon Prime with the TV stuff is apparently not everything on there is free. But there's still some shows or movies you got to pay for. I'm not sure how that all works. Oh no. Oh, Jesus. Oh, picked it up on the run. Oh, no. Let go. Oh, as long as Red get it. That was a blue SpongeBob. You must be happy that you got your 2 weeks off now, Min. I mean, I know it's not exactly a leisurely 2 weeks, like you've got a bit on the home front, but always nice to switch off from work in some capacity. Is he red? Yeah, I assume so. Ah, go. Oh, we are killing it. I'll read the chat in a second, guys. Just need to get this bloody penguin. Oh, God. I'll go. Oh, I'm holding. I'm trying to... Oh. Yeah, no, we're good here. We're good here. Hey, g'day, Boot. How are you, mate? Welcome. Samson Ryan did look very strong and confident. I agree. Just kind of... You had that for ages, Zach. You absolutely slaughtered that. I saw you just running around for about 2 minutes non-stop without being touched. I reckon you racked up at least 50 or 60 of those 90 points. That was good by you. I think I tackled you twice by mistake. Yeah, day's been good, mate. What about yours? What have you made of... I'm assuming you've seen it. Robbo's vlog with the Star... this round shit. Of the Star Team / Ultimate Team cars with the Buddy Franklin. What do you reckon? Obviously a few new modes on the screen as well. On the menu screen, which was good. But I'm liking the look of it. Oh yeah, Kane, what happened in the VFL game? How many did Bradkey end up with? I just kept getting like all these alerts that he was like taking marks, kicking goals, doing everything. Oh, dick. There's a line. Is that it? Or are we missing something? Oh no, this one's not. It's in. Oh, that is though. This is terrible. Oh my god, I'm just going to put the control down in a second. Being good is pretty cool. Yeah, it's very good. Oh, you got it. Well done. Yeah, I'm liking how the game's coming along too. I think it's looking pretty good. I know there's going to be people who criticise or whatever, but yeah, I think it's going okay. For streaming, it depends on what I'm playing as to what I use. So for this, I'm using just return of streaming. What do you mean, Min? Isn't that what I'm doing now? Return of streaming. So I use OBS as the program that kind of runs it all in the background, obviously, and all the overlays and shit like that. I do have an Elgato... what's it called? An Elgato capture card that I use if I'm playing on the PlayStation, which then plugs into the computer. But I honestly try to avoid it. I would rather play PC games than PS5 games, simply because of the... when you do the sound through OBS, through a capture card, I can get the game sound, but then I can't hear any alerts. I can't hear the chat point things that are being played. Can't do anything. So I'd much rather stream straight through the PC for that reason. That was unlucky though. We did alright there. So yeah, OBS and then a capture card for if I'm doing... Yeah, that round shit, I hate that one. If I'm doing PS5 stuff. Like if I was playing like FIFA, NBA was on PlayStation. But yeah, where possible, I'll always try and use PC because it means I can hear game sound and all the other audio, like sounds, alerts, things like that. There has to be a better way. It staggers me that we're in 2023. So to use the capture card, I've got to plug in, I have to have a wired headset. It doesn't actually let you do it with a wireless headset to plug in. And yeah, you're pretty much just picking up the PS5 game sound, which is good, but yeah, it kind of directs everything else. So what have you used in the past? Have you had any luck with any particular new stream? Yeah, well, I was saying earlier that because it's cross-play, my preference would be to buy it on PC. And for those reasons I just mentioned, because I know that I'll be able to hear all the other audio bits as well that go along with the streaming side of things. I don't know if the early code I'm getting, though, is going to be... I'm assuming it's going to be for PlayStation, if I'm being honest. I don't think it's going to be for PC because it's not on Steam yet. If I have the choice, I'll ask for Steam, but I'll take whatever I can get, obviously. But, yeah, spec-wise, that's an interesting question with how it's going to run. I mean, my PC's not too bad. It's above... Definitely above entry level, probably mid-tier. It was about 2,500 custom built. But it runs Call of Duty and everything pretty well. So I'm tipping it's going to be handle AFL okay. It's just such a different game though, isn't it? Because it's so broad. Like, there's so many more things to capture. But so you're going to get back into it. If your PC's semi-decent, I don't know. I would say do PC because it's crossplay. If it wasn't crossplay, I would 110% be getting it on PlayStation. The other thing as well that I haven't really seen answered or not is, and this is probably the other stipulation to if I buy it on Steam or not, is I would only also get it on computer if I can plug in my control and play it. I don't want to have to play it on keyboard and mouse. I don't even know if they've even got keyboard and mouse built into it or if it is purely designed to play on the control. But if it doesn't allow that, that would be another big factor for me. But I would assume that it's going to be controller enabled on PC. but stranger things have happened, I guess. Oh no. The code Oh, can you? I didn't even consider that, downloading the software. Surely, though, it'll be just direct plugin. I might actually ask Ross that. I'll put it on Big 40 and find out. They may not be able to answer it, but hopefully they can. Oh, mate, keyboard and mouse for that would be absolutely diabolical. In fact, like, I would be really, really gobsmacked if they didn't have it, just because of the button combinations, like the modifiers to do your torpedo, your snapshots, your stab passes, everything like that has to happen so quickly. Like, you'd almost have to be an elite Fortnite builder to be able to do all these passes. I just can't see them doing it. It must just be control-based. It would be absolutely horrible. The code though, Min, from what I understand, I should be getting the early release game this week. What I was told. Whether that is how it eventuates or not, I don't know, but I will let everyone know if it does. Like I said, I don't think I'll be able to do anything with it though in terms of publicly showing it. I'm pretty sure Twitch's terms of service, you can't play games before release date, and like I said earlier, I don't want to piss off the AFL and everything as well. Gameplay, I thought it was, and maybe I'm not, and I don't want this to sound the wrong way, but I don't think I'm too much of a video game snob, if that makes sense. So I know there's a lot more people out there who are a lot more finicky and picky and are looking out for things like that. I was just happy to be there and enjoying seeing an AFL game. I thought it played smoothly. I thought there was definitely times where it got a little bit clunky with tackles, like we've seen in previous versions, but there's part of me that also acknowledges that AFL's a tackle game and it didn't feel or look that much different to what we're used to seeing when we're watching our teams play anyway. But then I also thought the addition of being able to dispose of the ball while you're on the ground was a good feature to keep the game moving. Maybe they have to increase the probability of getting the ball out in those situations to help free it up, which I think they can easily do. And the other thing I would maybe hope that is tweakable either yourself or if they do it, is it sometimes felt like that the radius that a player could be in to tackle you was quite broad. Like you would look like that you're in 2 or 3 meters of space running away, but then someone kind of was able to catch you from behind that didn't really seem close. Apparently though, in one of the previous games that was adjustable on a slider, so I'm not sure if that will be the same again. That would be a good thing to be able to adjust, but send me some donuts for the code. Oh, I'll scroll back up that chat in a sec. So yeah, but other than that, it played alright. Like, I put the vision up, and I was really, really hesitant of putting up the footage of the switch kick play with the Carlton game because I knew it didn't look the best because of the fucking phone quality, but I thought it was good just to kind of showcase that you can take the ball at the other side and kick it and away you go. I think you can. Like, I think with the right sort of, with Big Ant's final polished copy, like, so I don't know, when I was playing, I was trying to tap it down to a free player and handball it to a player streaming for it inside 50. Sometimes it worked, sometimes it didn't. Hey, Chucky, okay, how are you, mate? But it's, yeah, I didn't mind it. I'm still laughing at the keyboard mouse prospect. Please get off my pay. If it makes you feel any better, Chucky, my wife says the same thing. She hates it. I'm just trying to keep up. How are you? Are you going well? And I can't remember who asked before about the game this week. From what I've read, I don't know if it's going to eventuate, but from what I've read, so those attending the launch thing were getting a copy, and that it was an early release copy this week. Kind of like how IGN and all those gaming companies get it. Essentially, because it was like it wasn't a public event as such, it was more a content creator / gaming thing. That's apparently that's how it happens. The rucking, yeah, I agree too. The centre bounce rucking was fine. The around the ground rucking is what looked shit. And by that I mean, and you would have seen it in the bits that were posted, but that whichever ruckman won the ruck contest around the ground, the other ruckman didn't jump for the ball, which was, I found really bizarre. I put that down to just that it was my first honest to God reaction was that was just because it wasn't the final build. I didn't really think much else of it, but I know a lot of people were really like shitty with it, and I get why, because it wasn't a great look. But yeah, so visually it didn't look like it ran well, but I actually thought the controlling of the ruck was okay, like using the right analog stick to tap it down to players. I felt like you could guide the ball reasonably well to who you wanted to hit it to, and you typically always had a couple of free players around the stoppage, which was good. Yeah, no worries, Shocky. All good, mate. Something a lot of people won't notice unless you're on Big Footy Gamer, but each team set to play... Yeah, like they do in real life, exactly. And I find that interesting that they've been able to do that, Bood, but I suppose... like I think in Feb 2022 they had a number of AFL assistant coaches on their payroll to help with the AI build, and then I think they've now got some actual coaches helping as well, doing some final things. And I think that's going to be really, really big with the tactics and what's real in different situations. Oh, we got eliminated. Shit. And things like that. So I think that's a really good move. Like, I'm really hoping that... I know I don't like to do comparisons to FIFA, but I'm hoping that there's like a tactical thing where you can hit like the directional pad or something to go from like defending, where you can maybe have a few men behind the ball in general play, or you can then ramp it up to all-out attack, so your half-backs are flying down the ground, your wings are darting towards inside 50 and things like that. That would be pretty cool if you could do that. I'm not sure if they're going to go into that level or whether it's something you can pre-select. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I think they're ticking a lot of boxes. And like, I don't know if you saw the other bit, Boo, that Ross put today about that dev kit, that it had a lot of very old code and a lot of very old bits and pieces in it, and it was simply built just for that launch night. So they were happy with how it went. It ticked all their boxes. No worries, Shocky. Have a good one, mate. Thanks for stopping by. Speak to you soon. See me on the FYP. No, I appreciate it, mate. But yeah, to hear sort of Ross give a bit more of an explanation on the dev kit definitely reinforced what I thought based on what I was seeing. And makes me feel a lot more comfortable about the game, that knowing that what we were playing and what we've seen had zero to no polish on it at all and was missing their advanced code and features. So I would have had, I think I did have footage in the 2-hour one that I did of, I would have had Essendon's overall in there because I'm pretty sure I went through all the teams. Faces probably not. The only one I did do was Draper that I looked for, because there was one, because he was close by, and two, because a lot of people were screaming for Draper. For the Grind Myers kick, oh shit, and put up there. I haven't seen anyone who did any other footage of Geelong, but whenever we get it, whether it's early or on release, yeah, we can definitely check out the Grind Myers action. But even from the set shot stuff that I've seen, everyone seems to have a unique action. But you're right, though. It will be very interesting to see if they've got like the full-blown like arcing around and like his unique kicking style. Oh, I've really dicked this here, haven't I? Oh. Get there. There might be some semi-distant footage of Essendon playing when I was sort of hanging over Draper's shoulder. But how do the controls in 23? Sarge, I can't fully remember what the Evo 2 controls were. I think the goal kicking is better in terms of the set shot. I really, really do like the two bars you have to use, one for power, one for the timing. I think that's a cool addition. I don't know if the field goal kicking with what we had, if that was final, because it almost felt like it was too hard to miss from general play goals. Like if you got a turnover inside 50, I don't recall a time I actually missed it. Unless you hold the button too long, you'll probably spray it. But I think it's sort of similar to other AFL games in terms of that there's a lot of button combinations to execute different skills. And I remember Evo had that. I don't know if there's more in this or less or roughly the same. No, God, no. Yeah, like I obviously took a shot at that sheet with all the different controls on it. So many different modifiers and things like that. But I'm pretty confident all the other AFL games had something similar as well, didn't they? The other thing I was hoping they would have, and maybe they do it, maybe it wasn't in what I was playing, is, and someone posted on Big Footy too, is the ability to hit a button to tell a player to go for a run, or to have a forward lead at you, or to do like a 1-2, like what you have in FIFA. Something like that would be cool. But it's just hard to tell what can and can't be done with the budget they've got. But look, end of the day, I'm pretty confident that we'll be happy with the game. And there's always going to be people out there that are going to nitpick it and complain it doesn't have this, that, and the other. And, you know, it's the same with every game. But if we all get behind it and give it a crack, like, end of the day, Big Ant are doing their best. They care about the game. They're going to be putting out, you know, DLC and future content as well. So they're not just giving us... Oh, it scared me. They're not just putting out a game and saying, there you go, see you later. And that's all you can ask from developers. And they're taking everyone's feedback on board. They're reading all the comments, all the questions. So I think it's in good hands. And, you know, there's probably a lot of features that people are suggesting they want, that Big Ant want to do, that aren't in there yet. But if we can give them a couple of years in a row of having a go at making the game by supporting it, maybe that's how we get to that spot. Because then oh no, I got fucking held. Because then they're not building it from the ground up anymore. They're just tacking on to what they've already got, which seems easier to do. You have to hold on here, Zach. I got held and knocked off. Oh, no, you're off too. Oh, BAG. Good question, Kane. BAG. Ah, yeah, we've botched it. Bolter's a good call. A high torpedo stat, I know. How was his intercept marking? 9 intercept marks. Was very, very good. Especially what I was most pleased about with Bolter is the fact that he did that after having, you know, I think it's fair to say Mackay lowered his colours. He dominated him body position-wise, on the lead, everything. Just didn't convert his chances. So to then sort of play that well against Tex was pretty good. I think his bounce back was very, very good. What ping you on there, Zach? That's a bit annoying if you got some lag on it. My only biggest disappointment for AFL 23 is its online mode at the moment. I'm really not a fan of, like, I like the fact that you can play 2v2, but it's annoying me that you have to be on, it's only 2 consoles, so that you've got to have 2 people in the same house on the same console versus 2 people in the same house on the same console. I would have liked if you could play 4 players, but 4 people from their own setups. That's probably bugged me a little bit, and I'm hoping it's something they rectify in the future. I'm not sure if that's a server issue or what it is, but yeah, I was a bit bummed about that. But it sounds like Ross is saying from Twisty's interview that they've got a lot more online stuff installed, so hopefully that fixes itself. Your bog was Bolter as well, Kane? Yeah, he was good. He was good. I thought Pickett was good as well. What do you think of Pickett's game, Kane? You have to understand that it's not going to be perfect. Every game has its issues, bugs. 100%. Big Ant at the right. I totally agree, Bood. And this is the thing, like, FIFA and 2K aren't without fault. Call of Duty, all of those games come out with issues. Was it Red Dead? No, was it? There was some other big title game that come out. Or even that Cyberpunk. That was shit until they fixed that for a year. It's, you know, they can't pick up everything, but the fact that they're so engaged with the community to get their thoughts and feedback and can kind of act on it quickly is huge. So you can't ask much more. But people are still going to shit can it. Like the amount of idiot comments that I've seen on, like the stuff I've posted, the stuff on Big Footy, whatever. It's crazy. I'm almost having to stop myself from posting on there now. Oh, the Wi-Fi logo with the line through it. That's not good. Do you play on Wi-Fi or do you play Ethernet? 3-2-1 for Kane was Bolter, Pickett, Hopper. Yeah, that's a good call. Hopper was another one that had a really good game after. He copped a bit of criticism last week, didn't he? But I don't think he was that bad last week, but he was a lot better this week. Or we've split here. I'm following. Oh, no. Oh, I agree, Bood. Like, I need to sometimes remove myself from the situation, and it probably looks really bad that I'm being so defensive of it, but I just think some of the criticism is unwarranted because a lot of it's already been explained, like why something's a certain way, and people just flat out ignore it and just continue to shit can it. And it's not just that game, it could be any game. I just don't understand why people do it. You know, and that's, you know, we feel that way just as people who like the game. Imagine being Big Ant and reading that kind of shit. Like, it's, yeah, it is, it's hard. You just got to sometimes, yeah, take a deep breath and like, right, is it worth replying to? And sometimes it's not. I've probably let a lot more comments go recently because it's not worth the time. Like, you can just tell, and you will have known from all the stuff you've done, but you can just tell they're those people that are out there that no matter what you say or do, how factually right you are, that they will just not change their mind, and they've already got a preconceived idea that it's X, Y, and Z. But do you think we'll find it hard to get the set shot, or is it easy to do after you had a couple of goes? Well, we were playing on the easiest mode, so it felt it was sometimes it felt easy, but the tricky part is the second meter, the timing one. So you've got that little blue shadow bit that you got to try and get it in for the sweet spot. Once that bar gets sort of 85-90% full, it does speed up at the end. It goes quite quickly, and you can easily overdo it, and then you'll miss the shot. You'll either kick it out in the full, kick a point, or it drops short. So that part I found tricky. I don't think I ever really got too consistent with that. The power piece is okay, but then I probably bitched out a bit and didn't go full power, whereas in that last game I played with the dev, he went pretty much full power. So I think it's going to be trickier to kick goals the further out you are, because you've got to get that power meter up higher, but if you go too hard, I'm tipping it sprays the kick as well. So it's an interesting balance. But I've seen a few people also suggest they should have like an advanced pro option where you've got to use the analog sticks, which is not a bad idea too. I'm not sure if that was done previously or not. I think it will be. I think it will definitely get harder as well as the difficulty goes up. I'm not sure whether that means the bar moves quicker or the margin for error is smaller. And then there's obviously the wind as well. Oh, g'day, Ches. Welcome. Thank you for the bits. Hope you're doing well, Ches. Hopefully the hound's not hounding you too much. Evo. Okay, Evo 1 was it? Okay. Yeah, I do remember seeing it once upon a time. Oh, thank you, Ches. You are very kind. How's your night going? So yeah, and maybe that's an option to do the analog stick ones for like a pro level. Like some people might like to do that. But yeah, I thought the way they had it built in currently was pretty cool. And you might have been able to hear it when I was talking to them about it, but they were pretty. Oh shit. They were pretty pumped about the goal kicking animations, to be honest. Like with like the tech they've got access to now and how much different it is to what they've been able to do in the past. So they were pretty pumped. Ah, Ches, you are far too kind. Love your work. Thank you, Ches. You don't have to. Save it for the hound. No, thank you. I really do love your support, as always. Oh, all the biddies. Yeah, exactly right, Boo. The last thing you want is a game that everyone's anticipating to come out that you can just pick up and shit on everyone straight away. And I reckon that's a hard thing for them to get right, is like all the levels, not just them, but any developer, like the difficulties. And it's something that a lot of developers tweak as it gets on, like they increase the difficulty. Thank you. Oh, you messed up, it's all me. That's alright. What's the hound playing at the moment? Oh, shit. Yeah, I think the difficulty will be okay. Like I said, we were playing on easy, so it wasn't too bad. But, well, when I say we're playing on easy, I don't know how that impacts the AI movement, because the games we were playing were obviously against actual players. Oh my god. Gee, I did alright there. So none of us actually got to play purely against the AI. So it'd be interesting to see what that actually is like. Or Rocket League. Is he playing a tournament there, Ches? Or just regular games and beating up on everyone? But like, even if the we're through, Zach, we're all good. No, I'm going very well, thanks, Ches. Had a day out at Gunby Park today, which is pretty good. But yeah, I think even if the difficulty levels aren't quite right at the start, that to me is an easy patch. And there's been plenty of games that have done that. But it might even be, I might even spend a bit of time in the training mode as well. Because like I said, I wouldn't have used half of the button combinations. One, I was a little bit overawed with the situation, and I was a bit excited, and I was just wanting to play, and didn't take my time to actually try and understand what the hell I was clicking. So I probably made things look worse, but... Because I didn't even realise, and I was wanting to find the button, but didn't know what it was, to do the quick kick out of a pack, like a clearing kick. No worries, Zaka, let's finish on a crown, mate. Final round, let's get that crown. Oh, you must live close to where I am then, Bood. It was only, honestly, it was about a 25-30 minute drive from us. We're in Clyde. Oh, fuck, straight through. The only thing with Gunbuyer is they have jacked the prices up a crazy amount. Like, an adult ticket is like $70 or $80. The only reason why we went today is because they had some special a little while ago where if you're an educator, so whether it's kinder, primary school, high school, whatever, that you got in for free, and then other tickets were half price. So I was able to get in for half price. Oh my god. And my wife was able to get in for free being a kinder teacher or an assistant. But, and then prior until very recently, you weren't allowed to bring food in, but you now can. You can bring in your own food. So I think that's the offset. They realised that the prices were so high that they had to compensate it somehow by letting people bring their own food in. Because yeah, that was getting crazy. Oh, this little crocodile. I might have to just concentrate for a sec here. Ah, why is this person over here as well? Oh. Oh. Oh shit. No. No. Second last one. Oh, Traralgon Way. Okay, nice. It's kind of in between. Yeah, increase it heaps. School holidays. Yeah, it's a pretty cool destination, though. Oh, how old your boy? They've definitely... Yeah, I know. So bloody close there. they've definitely added a few more rides to aim it at the older kids as well now, with like that sort of that buzzsaw kind of ride. If you're familiar with Dreamworld, another little Lethal Weapon type roller coaster. So yeah, that's pretty cool. But no worries, Mint. All good, mate. Thank you for jumping on. Much appreciated. Hope you get some good sleep. If you want to talk kids or parenting, just shoot me a message. Happy to always chat. But my only advice is, and this is honestly my best advice I was ever given, just do it your way. There's no right or wrong way. It's whatever you and your partner are happy and comfortable with. Back your own gut instincts and judgment. And if anything, don't listen to too much other advice because it may not suit what you're trying to do. So that's the only thing I'll say. But happy to be a sounding board if needed, though. But you'll be doing fine. Just trust yourself. It's not an easy gig. There's no manual for the right or wrong way. So just do the best you can and just back yourself. Almost won. Oh, nice. Almost won. Here's a flown. I get a Toledo. Yeah. Feel free to add me on Steam or Epic and you can join. No dramas at all. You got a big first birthday plan, Bood? That's always an interesting one. Depending on what side of the ledger you sit on. I was probably more of the view that the child, like our boys, weren't going to remember their first birthday, so why are we going all out for it? But Lauren was pretty adamant we had to do a proper first birthday. Well, we actually didn't get to do our youngest's first birthday because it was smack bang in the middle of COVID. So he had to miss out by default. I think it's, on my Steam ID is, I think it's PP_Michaels, I'm pretty sure. Mrs. going all out? Yeah. They do. Just let him go, boo. Just let him go. It's no point fighting the battle. It is what it is. Oh, it ends up being a good day, don't get me wrong, but it's like, the kid's not going to remember it. It's just a big thing just cause. In fact, it almost ended up better that we did a bigger second birthday for Noah because he missed out on his first one. That he could actually remember it and participate. We hired an actual dinosaur, like a person in a dinosaur outfit, because we had a joint birthday. So it was actually a bit more entertaining. No worries, Robbo. All good, mate. I'll keep you all posted for sure if I happen to land an early copy or not, but feel free to jump into streams whenever. Always up for a footy chat, no matter what it's about. So, appreciate you stopping by. Zach, I do get that as well, that you're getting all the info from content creators and not Big Ant. The only thing I'll say, why isn't that open? There we go. Is that, is largely because, and this is just an opinion, not really factual, but I think the AFL are heavily controlling the narrative for the game of what to release and when, because they're getting right behind it for the first time ever, which is good. It's so good that they're getting behind it. But when that happens, it means they kind of want to do things, on their terms and their way, which is okay. But unfortunately, how the AFL want to release a game in terms of what's known when may not necessarily align with what a dev company wants to do and what we're used to as gamers. And I think that's just where the frustration, is coming in for people. That we're all used to seeing games get released and spoken about in certain ways, and it's not happening that way. Does that make sense, what I said? I think so. Have we done the dress up yet? No, we haven't done dress up. First birthday, we've done themes. So we've done a jungle theme. It was Wild One for Liam's first one. So whatever they're into at the time has just been the theme, but not a full-blown dress up. But we had for the Liam's fourth and Noah's second, it was a combined one. We hired a hall, like a little community centre place near here. And they're both massively into dinosaurs. Liam more so than Noah. And we hired a guy. They dressed up in the full fucking Tyrannosaurus. Or it was a raptor? I think it was a raptor suit. And it looks unbelievable. Like, it looks really real because he's fully in it with a bodysuit and everything. It's so good. But because of like the actual size of this dinosaur, we thought we would be able to get it into the main function area where we had the room hide, but we couldn't. It wouldn't actually fit in there because the roof was too small. It was too low. So we had to do it in the foyer. And they do like this full 45-minute show. He's fucking spinning around. And there's like lighting above that's dangling down. And his tail is getting like millimeters from this lighting that we're not meant to be in this area. And I'm like, fuck, we are going to lose our bond at any moment now. He's going to smash lights. So all of my mates are at the back of the room pissing themselves laughing at my face, just like cringing every time he spun around or like flicked his tail up. But to be fair, he had a pretty good sense of where he was and how far he could go. But I am gobsmacked that we didn't break a light or lose a bond. Like, all I could think of was that the people who, like the community group that run the centre, if they've gone in the next day and checked out security camera footage from the day before, they would be like, what the fuck is this big dinosaur doing in our foyer, swinging its tail around? The thing was ginormous. So it made it a little bit more amusing for some. I maybe didn't find it as amusing, but it all turned out okay in the end. So, have you got a theme or anything for the first birthday? Oh, like again, I know that it's probably a bit hard to have a theme for first one because they're not really into anything, are they? But parenting's all good fun. Oh, that was awfully lucky. Oh shit! Oh, that might work. We'll take that. Yeah, I know, a good story come of it, but yeah, heart-in-mouth type stuff. I can't remember, the bond might have even been $500. So wasn't it? If it was $100 and $150, it would have been, well, shit happens. But $500, a bit more on edge. Just wait till you have 2 and 3, and it's it'll change your life. So we were stupid enough. We've got number 3 on the way in August. So we've got our oldest was born the day after me in August. So I spent my birthday in a hospital, which is fantastic. Our second child was due to be born in August, but ended up going through till mid-September. And the third one is due mid to end of August as well. So absolute cluster of birthdays. No one cares about my birthday anymore. I've been completely lost amongst everything else. Oh yeah, they'll get spoiled. And like you and your partner won't have to buy your son anything. Like you'll be set for... That's the best part about the birthdays. Toledo, yes, it will be Oz servers. Whereabouts are you from? It will be Oz. Yeah, the amount of shit you end up with, mate, from these birthdays is crazy. And like our house, what, that person just jump off the edge there. Our house isn't that big. Like it's quite small. So we have to try and get into a habit of somehow getting rid of stuff. And a lot of the stuff we end up donating to charities or to Lauren's work, being a kinder. But there's a lot of families that will just stockpile it, and there's like I'm out in the garage now. I've been relegated to the garage. That's where I work from home and do streaming stuff as well. And even out here is an absolute cluster because we've got my work stuff, our home business stuff, like just all in storage and shit, and it's just mayhem. And then yeah, I did have a streaming room once upon a time, which was Noah's bedroom. I had that for a grand total of about 6 months. Lauren gave it to me as a Christmas present. And then I lost it. So... Oh no. Damn, that is really unlucky. I'll invite you in, Toledo. Oh, so you're in the garage too, but at least I feel a little bit better about that. I'm not the only one. It's so shit. Like, I've pretty much... Oh, I'm from Europe. Oh, we can give it a crack, see how you go. If it's no good, it's up to you if you stick around. But I'll send you the invite and see how you fare. But, yeah, yeah, like I can essentially only have my camera facing this way because behind me is just literally all shelving and stuff. Yeah. Why? Oh, there we go. 100% it is. It's just the default, straight to the garage. You know, and of course, houses are so bloody expensive these days. You can't exactly just go and find a brand new house at short notice. How's all the Jersey stuff going? Yeah, dad life. It's a joy. The only good thing is it's kind of good to be out here because you do get a bit more separation from, you know, especially if the kids are in bed, you're kind of a bit further away. You don't wake them up if you're carrying on, like sometimes happens on streams, I guess. Oh, Italy. Very nice. Welcome all the way from Italy. What's it like over in Italy at the moment? Weather all good? Definitely on the list of places I would like to go to. And I'm spewing I didn't when we did Europe in 2012 or whenever it was like literally next door, really, being in London and Paris. And we did have it on the list, but we just ran out of cash to do it. But I'm a bit bummed about that. Yeah, 100% boot. Although it just gets cluttered and shit just gets thrown out here, but it's good to have an escape. And like, I'm not sure what your partner's like with the understanding of how all this works and goes on, but my wife thinks I'm a bit of a nut job, you know, streaming, playing video games, doing TikToks or whatever. She doesn't get it, but it's a good escape from the reality and the daily grind of work and parenting and everything else. So yeah, it's a bit of fun. All a bit of fun. I really hate this map. Yeah, she probably won't see me very often from the 13th of April onwards. How good would it be, though? Do you remember half-time in footy games where they would have two people playing on a console against each other on the big screen, like two fans from either, like one from either team? How good would it be if they did that to help promote the AFL game? I reckon that'd be great coverage. Play it for a quarter or whatever. Oh, don't do it. I'm following. How did you work that out so quick? I'm shit at that map. Well done, Toledo. You've absolutely carried me there. I just followed you. Well done. I'm sure there's a good trick for this one to pick it all up quickly, but I've just not ever worked it out or worried about working it out. No worries, mate. You too. Thanks for dropping by. Thanks for the chat. Have a good night. No doubt we'll speak soon. I'll make sure I check out any videos you've done in the last 24 hours and give them a like. And we'll just keep plugging away, getting the good vibes out for the game. We're fighting a good fight. 870 crowns. Holy shit. You are a gun at the game. What's the most you've won in a row? I reckon the most I've gotten is maybe 2 in a row. These people are just content with pushing the ball around. $870. That's so good. Eight win streak in solo. Nice. Do you have a favourite final event that you're like better at than others? I don't mind the rolling hex one, or even the normal hex. That's not too bad. I don't like that new one they've got in with the octopus, how the little things move up and down. Not a huge fan of that. Oh, roll off? Yeah. Yeah. That one's tricky. Especially as it speeds up and it's a lot of tight jumps. I've never won one on that. Yeah, like all the hexes. Yeah, the hexes are pretty good. I also like the normal jump one where the gold thing spins around until you get stuck on a platform that's 2 away from where you need to be. You need to try and jump across or something crazy like that. But it's always good to try and get a cheeky hold in as well. Make them fall off. This map's popped up quite a bit tonight, actually. Not sure who's got it. Oh. Oh, it ran the other way. Go blue. Where'd it go? Oh, you've got one there. Oh, that's sneaky. Well done. Ah, Kira from New Zealand. Welcome, welcome. How's it going? How's it going in wonderful New Zealand? From our friends from across the ditch. That's another place I really should get to at some stage, New Zealand. There's often stop holding me. There's often so many good cheap flights like the Jetstar put on to go to New Zealand. I've just heard such good things about it, as in just doing nice little drives across the countryside. Very picturesque. Can't get to sleep. What's our time difference over there? It's 10:30 PM here. What is it over in New Zealand? Well done there, Toledo. I saw your cheeky little play there standing up against that rail. I don't know, did anyone actually end up tackling you? That was very good. Oh, it's 12, so you're 2 ahead pretty much. Right. Yeah, going well, thank you. Going well. Just nearly won. Jesus. Which part of New Zealand are you from? What you got? Friends heading to New Zealand next week? Nearly won. Yeah, it's only 10:30 here. 1 in the afternoon in Italy. There you go. It's all different. Yeah, Sunday here as well, Toledo. Okay, in Auckland. Nice. Born and raised New Zealand or moved over there from anywhere else? Do you play a bit of Fall Guys? How crap is Mondays having to go back to work? Let's see how we go here. Oh. Oh god. Ow. That was lucky. I had no right to stay on there. Born in New Zealand, played with Fall Guys, not recently. Ah, fair enough. Oh, Jesus. Have you liked Fall Guys since it's kind of regenerated itself? Like, they've really revamped it. When it first come out last year, yeah, it was huge. I probably don't play it as often as I used to. Oh, God, I got bumped. that idiot wasn't still standing still, it knocked me. Yeah, I don't know, I find that Fall Guys is one of those games that you can kind of just pick up and play whenever. Like, this is a game I usually just play if I'm wanting just to relax and have a chilled night playing and not have to worry about the hustle and bustle of something that I've got to actually think too much about. They did. They really picked their mark. I think from memory, it came back right in the middle of COVID. Which is perfect timing, really, for them because, you know, everyone's stuck at home, so they're going to play, and it just boomed. Yeah, that's right. They really thought their way through it, which was good. But they put some really good levels in there. I can't remember what they did to hype it, but whatever they did to sort of hype it up to get everyone on board, they nailed that too because, like I said, it was during COVID, everyone was looking for something to do. So they picked it perfect to relaunch it. What I don't understand though is what's that other game that's similar to it? Is it Stand Guy or something? Like the other one that's like completely identical to this. I don't know how they've stayed in a job for like copyright reasons, but anyway. 100%. Making it free was the biggest thing they could do. Stumble Guys. Thank you, Jack. Thank you, Stumble Guys. What did I say? Stand Guys. What an idiot. Stumble Guys. Yeah, I'm blown away that they are still allowed to do what they do because it is as identical of a game as you could possibly get with it. Yeah, I don't know how they haven't breached copyright, but you're right. Making it free, Kit, was a huge move because it just allowed everyone to get back into it. And it's such a game that you can play no matter what your age is. Like my kids are far too young to play video games, but they were happy to sit there and watch and have a laugh because it's colourful and it pops and it's a bit of fun. It's the only game my wife will play. You know, the buttons are very simple to use. There's not too much to it that way. So it's very, very pick up and play for a lot of different skill levels, which is good. Stumble Guys, that's the one. Has anyone ever played Stumble Guys? Just as a comparison? Transformed. Is that what they're going with to explain it? Jesus. I'm following you. Oh, Jesus. Oh, no. Like, you think of all the things that people get done for copyright, like, you know, taking people's songs and whatever. This is as close as any of those are. Oh no, he jumped off the edge. That doesn't help me. G'day Mickey, what's going on? Welcome to the Pink Pandas, hope you're doing well. Uncle Mickey. Oh, I'm right behind you. 21 points. Oh, cheers for the follow, Uncle Mickey. Much appreciated. Yeah, music is the big one, Kit. You're right. And, like, I've really struggled with that, to be honest. I've never played, like, Spotify or anything like that on stream.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Toledo, for the follow. Much appreciated. I want to play the proper songs because it's songs that you know, but I do the right thing, and if I'm playing like GeoGuessr or something like that doesn't have a background, yes, it is Oz Servers. It is Oz Servers, Uncle Mickey. Feel free to join in though if you want. I'll go to YouTube and look up copyright-free playlists, and there's, you know, heaps of them there. I'll pick one, play it while we do the stream, and then 24 hours later, I'm getting these alerts from Twitch saying that I've bloody breached copyright with one of the songs on there. It's like, oh my god. So you can't even trust the copyright-free playlists that are out there now. Like, unless you're doing it yourself. So that's a bit of a pain in the ass. But then you go and watch other streamers who are playing pop songs that everyone knows because they've got it on a, I suppose, a separate channel that will come through their stream, but their VODs will have no sound. So, I don't know, it's a bit of which way do you want to go? But yeah, I've always, you're always trying to do the right thing. But even like some games, I know that I've played FIFA and there's been portions of the VODs that have been muted for that because it breaches copyright because of the songs in game, which I thought that was all exempt because it was in game, but obviously not. Yeah, playing with Toledo, who's from Italy, Uncle Mickey. So she's happy to play with followers. So I'm not stressed who joins. But yeah, feel free to. My Steam is pp_Michaels. Feel free to add, and we can drop you in the next one and play trios. Yeah, pp_Michaels. I'm pretty sure it's the same for Epic and Steam. Whichever one you would rather. Oh my goodness. Alright. Yep, somehow stayed on there. That was a bit of a fluke. Oh, look at Toledo just out front slaying it. Oh, shit. How long do we have to stay on here for? Oh, shit. I'm off. pp_Michaels is the username, Uncle Mickey. Whereabouts are you from? This is all on you, Toledo. All on you. We are third and still in the hunt. Oh, you're doing this easy. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. Yeah, so the music things, kid, recently watched the Beatles movie, I did not remember someone literally getting shot. Yeah. I mean, I'm only 34, so I don't really remember it as well. I knew it had happened, but is there 2 Beatles movies out or just the one? Is it the one where... Is it the biopic one? Yeah, was it Yesterday, I think it was called? Pretty good. Yeah, it's crazy that someone was able to get gunned down just in broad daylight. There was another movie, and I can't remember what it was called. Maybe Yesterday's the one that I'm thinking of. Where everyone in the world's knowledge of music was essentially wiped. So no one knew the Beatles existed except for this one person. And they were able to recreate all the songs and make money off it themselves. They sung hit after hit because no one knew it was the Beatles. Until he finally confessed to it. It was a pretty good movie. Oh, Yellow Submarine, okay. I don't think I've seen that. Maybe I should. The only other music biopic I've watched recently was the Queen one, Bohemian, which I thought was really cool. But then, like, when you kind of learn that some of the shit that happened wasn't necessarily in order and it was a bit skewed, it's a little bit annoying, but love all their songs. I'm shattered I've never had a chance to see Queen play. Toledo, by the way, well done for carrying that round. You absolutely carried us to a win there. Agree, Kip. Bohemian is unbelievable. I'm a huge Queen fan. Like the Live Aid concert, like I've watched it so many times on YouTube, and it's just one of those moments in life where it's just so shit that I wasn't even around to be there, but it would have been amazing to have gone to. So to see it kind of recreated to a sense in the movie was pretty cool. But yeah, they're unbelievable. And I think I wrongly, at the start, when Adam Lambert took over as the lead, I probably wrongly thought that he was going to do it in Injustice, but I think that was more because I didn't know much about Adam Lambert at the time. But from what I've seen since, he does a great job. He brings very similar vibes to Freddy. He doesn't try and be Freddy, and he's very, I suppose, mindful and respectful of, you know, the past is what it is, and doesn't try and be something he's not. But there's been a couple of times that I probably had the chance to go see them when they were out here. Oh, it didn't come back in time. Fuck. And it didn't, I didn't do it because I wasn't sold on the Adam Lambert piece, and I feel really stupid for that now. So, AJ, welcome. How's it going? But yeah, it's like, if you could pick a point in time to go back to a concert, that Live Aid one would be it. Like, even just the way they did it in the movie, it just gives you goosebumps. It was unbelievable. Like, I don't think there's ever been a band that's had that much of an impact on people than Queen. And then maybe that's just a bit of a personal opinion, but they're very good. Hope you're doing well, AJ. Toledo, this is all on you again, mate. I do apologise. The tile you jumped on I thought was going to pop back up, and it didn't. No, I jumped too early. So in terms of other music... Oh, Elton John? Yeah. I've not seen him. I think his music's pretty good, and from what I can gather from people who have been, he puts on a pretty good show too. Have you been to anything Elton John? The main music concerts I've been to, it's not many. AC/DC I've been to, which was an experience. Pink, we've been to quite a few of her concerts. So her shows are unbelievable. Like, she's very, very talented. And I like her music, and my wife does as well. The rest of my family, well done, Toledo. Oh, qualified. You are a jet. And Robbie Williams is probably the other one that we've gone to quite a few shows of. Like, Mum and Dad love him, and I sort of just jumped on board with it as well. Another good entertainer. Pretty sure he recently... Oh, really? Was this tour he was just doing? Was that his last one? Yeah, he would be a good one to go back and see, Kit. Speaking of shows, has anyone gone to see Kevin Hart yet? I'm going tomorrow night, and I'm pretty excited that we're getting to see him. What's happening in your world, AJ? Kano, I didn't see any of it. I was out at Gunbuy Park all day today. I need to get a tail. What the fuck am I doing? It read like it was pretty good though. I saw someone post up clips of highlights. Oh. But no, I didn't actually see any of it. Oh, he jumped up there. Yep, I think that is Mickey. I believe that is correct. Gee, this is harder to do when there's limited people with tails. Oh. Oh, well done. Well done again there, Toledo. You've carried again. The tail games, the amount of times, Kit, that I've had a tail and in the last 2.5 seconds have lost it has been astounding and infuriating. Yes, Uncle Mickey, PP Michaels should be... Yeah, that is right. _ Michaels, yep. Oh, did they, Kane? So they should. I thought really Junior's pressure was very good. Again, that's what he's in the team for. And Koch's last quarter was very good. He was throwing himself around quite a bit, wasn't he? Well, this is your one, Toledo. This is your one. I think for the... Oh, we've got to add him to the goal scorer chart as well there, Kane. Which is nice. Yeah, I thought he was instrumental in the last quarter. It was just that third quarter that was just rubbish. Good question if it's Capitals. I'm not too sure. I will check it out for you. I don't think it... maybe it is. Which one are you doing it on? Are you doing it on Steam or Epic? Or both? Oh, oh. Jesus. Epic? Alright, I'll check it in a sec. It could be capital P, then underscore Michaels, maybe. Oh, no. Can't jump there. Oh, see ya. He's doing a bit of holding. Oh no, I've made a bad choice. Oh no, saved it. Is the trick to like not jump? Does that make it easier to transfer over maybe? Yeah, the soundtrack's pretty good, isn't it? They've done pretty well. Like, it's basic, but it's catchy. And that's... Oh... Gee, that was lucky. That's the key, isn't it? To make sure it sticks in people's brains. Oh, no! Someone held me as I was about to jump. That's so bad. Damn. So, Uncle Mickey, it is capital P, underscore, capital M, ICHAELS. Unlucky there, Toledo. I don't know if we both got held there at the same time or what happened, but as I was about to jump, I just felt the vibration, and that was the end of it. That's super annoying. Oh, holiday in May. Whereabouts are you heading to, Uncle Mickey? Holidays are the best. I'm actually going on a Gold Coast holiday in May. Take the kids up there, get some sunshine, do some theme parks. Lanzarote. Where's that? And if you're adding Mickey, I'll back out. Head down to the capital to see... Oh, nice. How long does it take you to get down to the capital from Auckland? An island owned by Spain. That seems pretty exclusive there. Let me know once you've sent the ad and I'll accept that. Is it tropical? Like, island owned by Spain? Hour 35. That's not too bad. I reckon 5 to 6 hours is an okay time to flight if you're doing sort of just economy in terms of leg space or whatever. But sure, never actually been. Oh, okay. So has your sister moved down there, or is she holidaying down there and you're just meeting up? Maybe sent that ad, Mickey? Does it let you do a friend request on Epic? Right, we'll do this one and then I'll check out the, the friend request status. Do a couple more games. That's weird. What's yours? Send me through yours and I'll try and add you. Yeah, Toledo found me before via the same method. I do like that shark outfit you've got as well. That's very cool. First house. Oh, nice. Coming in to check it out. Bit of hiking. So it's like a housewarming. That's always exciting. It's one of those things when you own your first house, the first like couple of months is always so exciting to get friends and family over. But then you realise you've got to keep cleaning and keep hosting, and you're like, oh shit, I shouldn't have done that. Mr. Mickey 8113. Oh yeah, there we go. There you go, see if that comes through. Is there lots of places to hike down there? It does look like New Zealand has a lot of places to hike. So you must be very used to the hiking side of things. What's the ideal housewarming present? Come on, any danger of loading into a game? Oh, okay, no worries, Mickey. Appreciate you stopping by. No doubt we'll... Ah, matchmaking cancelled. Oh, if you're on again another time that we're playing, you can definitely jump on. New Zealand has a lot of hiking trails recently. Went to the South Island hike. Oh, okay. How long does that take to do the burn? Is it... It might sound like a dumb question, but it's because I don't do it. But is there a lot of like extra gear involved in having to get fully prepped to do hiking properly? Or like what's the bare minimum you can get away with? Is it just a good pair of boots, decent backpack to carry everything in, and the rest you can kind of just get away with? Or do you have to have very specific stuff for down there? There we go. I'm not sure why that wasn't working last game there. Couple more games. It's 11:04 here. I've got work tomorrow. Kinder drop off. All happening. A whirly gig. I know this was a long time ago now. Well, not really a long time ago now, Kit, but... And it's not a part of life that we want to relive often. But how did you cope and handle like all the whole COVID stuff? Because it felt like you guys were leading the way in a lot of the decisions that were being made like, did you have many lockdowns? Were you free to move around? Felt like New Zealand did it well. We did it okay. We probably had a lot more restrictions than maybe we needed, but I understand why we had them. Yeah, very much a shit time. Whee. Now we're through. 5 days, Melly went halfway, so 3 days, unless you're going really far up, you just need good boots and supplies. Okay. So if you were going further up though, is that when you would need like more camping kind of gear? Or what else would you need the further up you go? Because the air can get pretty thin up there as well, can't it? Well, depending on how high you go, I suppose. We easily made that one. Let's go. Have you done any travelling in Toledo? Have you ever come down to Australia or anything like that? I mean, you've probably got it a lot better off than what we do in Italy, so there's probably no need to come here. It's always interesting to hear how Australia is portrayed in other countries. Like, what would be the draw card to come here? Oh. Get off me. Just leading the way again. Where are we going? Where are we going? Oh no, use this one. Alright. Oh no, made it. Oh, very good. We're through. Actually, don't hike very often. When I do with your dad, he has most of the knowledge. Oh, that's alright. That's okay though. You can just sort of tag along and do your bit and your dad takes care of the rest. That's probably the best way to do it. Do you have any plans or aspirations to do more of it yourself? Or are you happy to just keep doing it, you know, in a more relaxed manner, I suppose? Because I imagine it would get quite stressful in some cases if you need to know everything. Do you come across many wild animals or snakes, anything like that, on the hikes? Gee, we've had 2 very good rounds here, Toledo. This is all you. Happy to do it. Yeah, I would be too. More relaxed environment, absolutely. The less stress, the better. If you can just get out there and do your thing. Bugs and flightless birds. That can be bad enough though, can't it? The bugs. That's good there's no snakes, though. My father-in-law does a bit of sort of gold detecting out in the country here. And he had set up his car, because he's got like the camper trailer thing that's sort of all the awnings that go around the car and you sleep on the roof or whatever. And he had just set it up and was about to sort of settle in for the night, and then 2 meters away was a brown snake. So we had to pack up, and we didn't have to pack up and leave. Like, the snake went away, but like most people, if you see a snake that close to where you're sleeping, you're probably going to move somewhere else. So you had to pack everything up and relocate. I probably would have just gone home. Oh, really? Okay, just love seeing loose shit so you get everything in a tight bag. Wow. We never thought that's something you'd have to worry about. Is that... Okay. Have you had anything stolen yourself? Oh my god, I nearly jumped off the edge there. The only trouble we have with birds here are magpies swooping. So if you're riding your bike or going for a walk or whatever, sometimes the magpies will actually just swoop straight at you and just hit you in the head. Like, some people... I'll let go. Some people put like cable ties sticking up in their helmets and things like that to try and scare the birds away. Oh... That's right, as long as you haven't fallen victim to the theft. Oh, that person held. Oh. Oh, did I hit him off? I might have. I got him off as well. Cheeky couple of holds. No worries, Kit. Pleasure to meet you. Thank you for stopping by, especially at that time of morning where you are in New Zealand. Hope you have a great day. Great to chat. And feel free to stop by whenever we're on next. So, stream most nights, just a bit of variety, a bit of this and a bit of that. But no, it's great to chat. Enjoy catching up with your sister as well with the housewarming. That'll be very good. Make as much mess as you want because it's not your house. You have to worry about it afterwards. Alright. There's not many teams left in this. Let's get it, Toledo, let's get it. This might be the last game. We've got to finish on a dub. Oh, shit. That wasn't a good start, was it? Oh, we're neck and neck here. Look at this. Oh, no. Get there. I knew that. Ah, jeez, I knew that was going to change size. Go, go, go. Oh, that was lucky. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Ah, I didn't time that very well. We're over. Oh, both over second place. Oh no, the orange one has mistimed that badly. Oh, you're back, Mickey. All right, I'll do one more round as a trio, and then I'll head to bed after that. So we'll finish this one. I'll send you an invite, and we'll go through. Is trios even an options? Maybe we have to do squad. Whatever it is, we'll do it. Oh no, he has mistimed that badly as well. Yep, he's just given up. Look at that. Just standing there. Looks like some people struggle to grab that last bar and get over the line. This is surely a final. I think this one, shit. This is what I was saying, Toledo. I think is poo. I mean, hopefully we do okay at it and win, but I just don't like it as a final. Oh, you... That is so annoying. As I've jumped, he holds me. Jesus. That's so shit. Oh no, we got pushed in. See, shit final. Shouldn't even be around. Look at that. That's rubbish. Oh, another one that got held as they jumped. What's it? Oh. Wow, okay. Yeah, that should be removed from the final rounds. Alright, we'll do one more. I'll go back, I'll shoot you an invite. Uncle Mickey. I mean, at least I leveled up, I suppose, but jeez. Oh, an ice cream head up next. It's not saying you're online here. Right, I'll accept that, then I'll invite Toledo in. Yeah, accept that one, Toledo, and then we'll all be in together. This will be the last one for the night for me. Did that come through, Toledo? No worries, Kano. All good, mate. Take care of yourself. Good to speak to you, as always. I haven't posted this yet, but there's no podcast tomorrow night. Because I'm going to Kevin Hart. So I actually had gone to the guy, said, "Oh, are we podcasting tomorrow night?" And then realised that I wasn't actually able to do it myself. Will do. I think the podcast will be on Thursday night, is what I'm thinking it will be, but I don't know. Toledo, if you can hear, mate, is that invite coming through that I'm sending you? No, should enjoy. Should be well, I mean, I'm hoping it's a good show. It's weird, it doesn't even have you coming up in here that you're online. Sending you an invite through, Toledo, if you're there, mate. Yeah, it says he's on. I'll give it another couple of tries, otherwise I'll just do a quick duo one. Alright, I'll just hit it. I'm going to go in a sec anyway. Last one. Not sure why those invites weren't going through to Toledo. That's very strange. Definitely says online and working. It's a shame. It would have been good to have three of us in. See, I'm not sure what it was doing there. Alright, let's roll. Last one for the night. Let's get the dub. Oh, that was lucky. Oh, go, go, go. No. Ugh. Bang, first. Very good. Schmuck, how's it going? I'm insane. That was a lot of luck. You have caught that at a very good time for me, but that was a little bit of luck there. That door run, usually I'm the one who's dead last, bashing into the doors and just hoping for the best, or getting stuck behind a pack of 30 people. But how's it going, mate? It's what that round's really tough. Like, you want to try and obviously finish first and lead the way, but it can come undone so quickly. Yeah, going well, thanks. What about yourself? It's the last one for the night, but just haven't won a crown. We've come close a couple of times, playing with a few different viewers, which has been good. Uncle Mickey, I hate this one. I literally just follow the crowd. It is so shit. Like I said before, I'm sure there's a very obvious pattern to a lot of it, but I just cannot pick it up quickly enough. And I just rely on following the crowd and hope for the best. And it seems to be working okay so far. Where are we going? Where are we going, people? Oh, shit, there's a bit of confusion here. Oh, no, that's alright. Like, I'm just banking on these people getting it right. Oh, no, we're doing okay again. Well, everyone seems to be heading this way. Here we go. Yep, finish line. Jesus. Again, I worked out 0 of that. Shuck, I just followed the leader and hope for the best. And we finished 3rd there, so that's okay. No, definitely not cracked. Just following people. If I can't follow the pack, I'm like this person running around aimlessly, jumping through the same thing 3 times because I haven't learnt the first 2 times. What's your favourite map on this? Or favourite level, should I say? I really like the volleyball. And it doesn't come up often enough. Look at your phone screen to see if it was the correct path. Oh, thank you for that follow. Shark, welcome to the Pink Pandas. What was your phone giving away though, Mickey? In terms of if it's the correct path? Like, I can usually pick the first one, because you have enough time sliding down the thing to work it out, but after that, no idea. But yeah, I'm a big fan of the volleyball game in this. Even the soccer one's not bad too, it's pretty cool. But there's like so many other new maps in here now that it doesn't come up anywhere near as often as it used to. And the other one that I used to love is the slime climb, because not many people would finish it, and you could do that in the first round and almost end up in a final straight away. Like, it's hard, but yeah, it used to be good for sort of getting to finals quickly. Oh, slime climb. Is that right, Uncle Mick? I didn't realise that. It depends where you're from. Why would they do that for? These tail ones frustrate me. Like I said before, I tend to lose the tail with about 2 seconds to go. More so on the individual version, we'll have a tail, have it for 2 minutes, lose it with 2 seconds to go. And like, I don't know if there's like a right pattern to run for this, or if we just keep... Oh, no, they've got one. They got equally scared of me as I did of them. Oh no, people are coming. I was hoping just to be able to stand in the corner. Oh, shit. It's going to be tight. 28 seconds. I don't lead people up here. Oh, God. So, I mean, watch me bottle this with a few seconds to go. No green, no green, no green. Yes, good one. Whew, that was lucky. The one thing I hate about that round is when, for the last 30 seconds, you've got like 7 tails, you're killing it, and then all of a sudden, the 2 teams that are last tie on 1 each, you go into overtime, and then you lose. Even though you were winning by 5. It's so shit. If it goes to overtime, it should just be the 2 teams that were the bottom 2 that have to play off. Yeah. Anyway, that's just a pet peeve. Oh, I don't mind this one until I get stuck on the wrong platform. And I don't mind a cheeky little hold of people as it gets a bit quicker to try and knock a few off, which can undo me as well. But let's get this, Mickey. Last game of the night. Let's get a crown. What's a cool little soldier outfit? No fans, that's good. Oh, God. Oh, you get really indecisive there. Don't like that. Oh, someone tried to jump across and botched it. What I feel like is going to be a whole cluster of us on one tile here. Hey, let go. Dirtbag. I'll remember that. The soldier. That has been noted. Oh, jeez, you nearly got it there. Oh, is he gone? Oh. Yep, see ya, dickhead. Oh no, Mickey's off. There's a lot of people. Oh. We'll have to start getting creative in a second. There's one. Oh shit, he got me. Damn it. I reckon that was his teammate getting retribution there. Unlucky. Unlucky. Oh well. Bloody hell. So close. No worries, Uncle Mickey. Thanks for jumping on, mate. Much appreciated. Great to meet you. Thanks for jumping on and playing. Feel free to jump on, yeah, whenever we play Fall Guys again. We usually play... Like I said, it's in the rotations of games, that's for sure. So... Thanks to everyone who tuned in tonight. Much appreciated. Shuck, thank you for the follow. Toledo for the follow. Uncle Mickey, Sadie, Servant... Thank you so much for the follow, guys. Kit, thank you for chatting earlier as well. Bood and the footy crew, Kano, Men for jumping on, Josh, Sarge, a few of the regulars there. Chairs, thank you so much for the bits as well. Much appreciated. Robbo was in. Kieran was in. There's a lot of people in tonight. So thanks so much for the support and love, guys. Much appreciated. We will be doing a quiz coming up soon, an AFL quiz to win a footy. And there might be something else in the works to win a prize that might be AFL related that I'm working on with the Hound. So we will talk about that more once we know more details. But thanks so much for everyone's support. Hope everyone has a good night. And we won't be on tomorrow because I'm at the Kevin Hart comedy show, which will be pretty cool. But might be back on Tuesday or Wednesday to play whatever. So until then, speak soon, stay safe, and we'll talk to you soon.